ka iki mai ka wahine o pele mai ka ina o pola pola mai ka pula ua ka ane mai ke au la lapa ukalani mai ke au ua lapa ku ka wahine o pele mai ka iki kāra I kona wa ho nui a ke a ko a ka mo mai ke ho mai ke au
Aloha mai kākou. Welcome to the 46th annual Merrie Monarch Festival and Hula competition. I'm Kimo Kahuano, and with me, wonderful broadcast partner, KITV's own Paula Akana.
Mahalo, Kimo, mahalo, and aloha to everyone. Wow, I just can't believe that another year has gone by. Everyone at KITV are so proud to be part of this great event, broadcasting in high definition for the very first time.
Oh, it's wonderful. Every year we expect to be amazed by the performances on stage, and every year we are. And tonight we have 11 amazing, wonderful young ladies vying for the title of Miss Aloha Hula.
This is going to be so exciting. On our broadcast team, Nā Kumuhula, Pua Kanahele, and Manu Boyd. Aloha Pua, aloha Manu.
Aloha no, aloha mai e Pua, and aloha kākou e ko Hawai'i pai aina mai Hawai'i an ihau aloha.
Aloha no, pehea oi.
Mai ka'i, we're all excited here at the Miss Aloha Hula competition, and you at home are going to be witness to some very beautiful performances. I think right now the concentration backstage the level is very high.
You know, I'm so thrilled when Merrie Monarch rolls around because you have a different kind of energy here in Hilo. And you see throngs of people moving in and out of the store, but none of these are haumana, our contestants that's going to be on stage because they're too busy getting into the space with the energy that they get in touch with. And so everybody's nervous, but the area is tense, and yet everybody's happy.
And we invite you to join us again. We send it back to Paula and Kimo. Aloha.
Well, in the upcoming story, we honor the vision of the festival's founders, Dorothy Thompson and George Naope, who have helped so much in perpetuating hula for future generations.
In 1963, Helene Hale, who was chairman of the County of Hawaii, which is equivalent to the mayor now, decided to send George Naope and Jean Wilhelm to Maui.
We sent them over there and say, you know, what ideas can you get? They seem to be going great guns in Maui already, and this whaling spree was quite an affair.
Uncle George and Jean Wilhelm came back from Maui with the idea of doing a Merrie Monarch Festival. It started out to be like the coronation. They had a coronation of King Kalakaua. They had a King Kalakaua look-alike bearded contest. They had a holoku ball, and at one time we even had a relay race around Lili'uokalani Park, and the baton was a live fish. At the end of 1967 or the spring of 1968, Merrie Monarch was going to fold for lack of a leader. Nobody wanted to be chairman of the festival. And my mom decided to step up to the plate, and she took the chairmanship.
We're depicting Kalākaua's era, and we're portraying King Kalākaua and what he did 100 years ago.
Uncle George had the connections to the hula world, and Albert Nahale'a was a composer, and his forte was music. And so she brought the both of them in to help her to put in ideas on what to do. She wanted to make it more cultural.
And this was the idea, was to just bring all of these dancers to this island to pay homage to our Merrie Monarch.
And so the first real hula contest came about in 1971, of which Aloha Deliri became our first Miss Hula.
And it's funny because the whole thing is so different today than it was back then. And we had no idea as to how the program was going to be. We actually walked into the Civic Auditorium in Hilo, went to Auntie Dottie's office and pulled numbers to know where our placement would be.
In 1976, we invited our first Kane hula group. The Merrie Monarch Festival took off after that. It became so popular that we could not house all the people interested in the Civic Auditorium. We had to move it to the tennis stadium.
I like the Merrie Monarch Festival, I guess, because I've gone as a spectator, I've gone as a dancer, and it has been a great honor for me to lead my own students there as a kumu hula.
For me, the important reason for Halau Mohale Ilima to participate in Merrie Monarch is so that the dances, the styles, the traditions of my kumu and their kumu are shown.
So I'm very, very grateful that Auntie Dottie accepted us in 1994 and gave us the opportunity to come and show what it is that we do in our school in Hilo.
So I will always say thank you to Auntie Dottie for everything that she's given me. It's made me grow, and it's made me delve more into something that has become a big part of my life.
This is my mom's legacy that I'm continuing, and I want to do her the honor, and that's why I try so hard to do what I have to make this festival a success.
Opening night of the 46th annual Merrie Monarch Festival, the Miss Aloha Hula competition.
These 11 ladies are some of the finest hula dancers in the world, each having spent many years studying the hula.
For some, taking the Merrie Monarch stage will define themselves. For some, it will be a defining moment in time, and they'll be part of that defining. When the dancer takes the stage as a soloist, all focus, all kuleana, all burden of the dance, the chant, the movements, the interpretation, the expression, the rhythm, the timing, all must come from that dancer. And uniquely, the Miss Aloha Hula experience lays that opportunity and that challenge before that solo dancer. I try not to think of any of it. I try not to think of the judges, the audience. The real focus is on those things that are tied to the pule.
Haki pu kana hele hele haki hana maile o kawa. Ho'olulei o olaka o hi'iaka ke kaula. Nana e ho'olu na mai ai aulu ai aulu. No ho'i kou kuahu e ia ka pulela he pule ola. He noi ola no e. E ola yama ko a ohe hala. Pule will be a significant part of every part of the dance, from the gathering to the making, to the offering of the kinolo, to the kuahu, and then of course the adorning of the dancer. And it is through the pule that the intent is committed in the taking of the life force. And so as hula practitioners, we too want to abide with that same life force, because it is through an understanding and an appreciation and a connectivity to the forest that too the dancer will become imbued, infused, inspired, and thus the dance lives. So when we see the dancer wearing the kinola or the plant manifestations, the palapalai, the pala'a, the maile, the la'i, those kinola have a purpose, and that purpose is to infuse and touch the breath of the dancer. And the breath that will make all of this happen is the breath of the forest, and that breath is Laka. Laka is the goddess of Hula. They're being inspired by Laka. And when that occurs, that which makes Hula special and invigorating, that it factor, that something that draws a person in, either to watch or to do themselves, is that element of really breathing life force, touching the essence and the center of what inspires life. Hula provides that, and Laka is the way in which that is done. So when we see the dancer open to this understanding, they become inspired, their dance comes alive, the chant lives again, transformation occurs.
I actually have had that chicken skin experience, and it didn't come at the moment while I was there at Merrie Monarch. It came watching myself on stage. I was completely numb watching myself dance because I didn't know who that person was. I looked at this woman chanting, and I knew it was more than me. I knew that my kupuna were there, and I was listening to my chant, and I know that I had never chanted that way before. But I saw it, and I realized that it wasn't me. At that moment when I started my oli, there were other people there with me chanting, because I couldn't have done that alone.
For a practitioner that's really reconnecting and tying themselves into the life force that we spoke about, the forest itself, the ohu, the mist, the wind, the clouds, the plants, that dancer will intermingle with that life force, and they will become life itself as well. And it's really that intermingling, that touching, that interfacing that makes all things one. There needs to be a level of rhythm and synchronization with the beats, the primal beats of life, the primal elements of the natural world. Because it's those movements of nature that the dancer is replicating. But we know that replication of a movement falls short of the understanding and the appreciation and the comprehension and really the breath of all these things that we are talking about. A dancer should have an understanding of these things. But make no mistake, that when it is done profoundly, there are no technical elements that can bring that spirit alive. And Laka becomes a part of it. Gentle in its ways, flirtation in its ways. She understands life. And I believe That's really what we are looking at when we look at hula.
The Merrie Monarch Royal Court represents a tradition of respecting our ali'i and a connection to the monarchy era of King Kalākaua.
In this year's Royal Court, the mo'i kane is Calvin Clyde Higa.
And the mo'i wahine is Debbie Kehaulani Isabel. Debbie is employed at the Workplace Readings Program at the Hawaii Academy of Arts and Science. She is very active in her community. Aloha to all of you throughout the world. We thank you for joining us and making this such a great celebration of the art of Hawaiian dance. We now pay respects to those who are taking the time to evaluate and to be our judges. They are kumuhula, of course. They are authors. They are scholars. They are teachers. They reach the very heart of Hawaii in respect to our culture. And they protect the traditions of who we are. And never have we been more challenged to know who we are as Hawaiians. And so we welcome the daughter of Merri Kawena Pukui. But first, before we get to her, let's welcome the one and only Kimo Alama Keaolana. Show your aloha. Next judge, we have Joan S. Lindsay. Next, Pat Namaka Bacon. Next, we have from the Kanakaole family, Nālani Kanakaole. Her mother served in this Merrie Monarch Festival for many years. Welcome, Noi Noi Lani, Zudameister Lewis. We welcome back. She had many great performances here in the Merrie Monarch Festival as judge, Alicia Smith. And finally, leading the way in many Hawaiian ways, our cultural ways, welcome, Kalena Silva. Ladies and gentlemen, how about a nice hand for all of our judges? And now, ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you back and we thank you for being with us. The judging, it's very exciting, but there are specific rules as we talked about what the judging is really about. And Manu and Pua, you are the experts.
Okay, we'll begin with the ages. The contestants are between the ages of 18 and 25 years of age.
They must also perform an oli, a hula kahiko, and a hula awana.
And absolutely no mic for the oli.
Costumes and adornment should be in the era of the hula and the mele hula.
No cellophane or artificial flowers.
And no makeup except for light makeup, eyeliner, base, and that sort of thing.
And one of the most important is that each performance is exactly 7 minutes long.
The oli category is one where the dancer performs a poem or a text in a particular appropriate style, and we say aloha to the Office of Hawaiian Affairs, who gives this language award for the highest oli score.
Yeah.
In the ka'i, judging begins with the contestant steps. When the contestant steps on stage, or the chant begins, or the narrator begins to speak.
I think the interpretation score is really how they put the whole package, the whole performance together.
And the scores for expression are determined by the facial and body movements and its appropriateness to the hula.
Of course, posture is very important, how they carry themselves throughout the performance, whether standing or sitting.
Hand gestures are judged by their expressions of the ideas and emotions in the song.
And the ka'ina vavai, or foot motions, are also a part of the score, and also the body movements when dancers are seated.
And even the exit, or the ho'i, is also part of the scoring.
Authenticity of costume, of course, pertains to the appropriateness for that particular mele or chant or song.
Adornments are scored for dancers and chanters.
And neatness and appearance is very important as well.
The overall performance score takes into account all the categories.
Our first Miss Aloha Hula contestant dances to the mele, Ho'oipo I Lihu'e Kahanu Kupu Kupu, which recalls the memories of the kupu kupu fern as its fragrance is carried on a gentle breeze across the plain of Kauanoe.
Nature's beauty is encountered on Queen Emma's journey along the Wai'anae Mountains. With its sweet voice, the legendary lale bird is compared to a loved one.
Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome from Halau Hula Olana, Malia and Kalei Hiva Hiva o Namakua Marks.
Hikimaya kalama kahikina.
and the Hiva Hiva Namakua marks. With the mele he inoa no kaleni hano hano, our next contestant honors Kalākaua as the glorious one, his royal rank announced by resounding thunder.
From the first sunrise at Kumukahi in the east to the last fading rays at Lehua Island to the west, Kalākaua ruled all of the Hawaiian Islands.
Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome from Na Hula, Kauhiku Kapulani, Christy Kiahia Pele Celebrado.
respect for King David Kalakaua.
Welcome back to our next performance from Miss Aloha Hula. It features Mai Kai Ka Oiwi o Ka'ala, a mele that honors Kalākaua with descriptions of the peaks and ridges surrounding Mount Ka'ala.
Originally a mele ho'oipo'ipo, or a lovemaking chant, the words were adapted by Kalena Silva for performance as a mele hula.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, we welcome to the stage from Halau, Kealo Kamaile, Charissa, Henohea na Pua I Kawau Kele Kane.
Ai hopu kai kalama kahikina.
The many winds and the grandeur of Ka'ala expressed through hula.
Our next dancer pays a tribute to Queen Liliuokalani.
The verses give praise to the lehua blossoms, palai, and iwa ferns that spread a lovely scent in the uplands. Kiara's hälau sits on a parcel of land that the queen gave to her kumuhula's great-grandmother, Merri Monarch Kahalipuna, the lady-in-waiting to Liliuokalani.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, we welcome our next Miss Aloha Hula contestant from Hälau, Ikave Q, Kiara Masayo, Kalehua Kauanoe Wheeler.
beautiful hula for a special relationship performed with love for our last queen. And now we'd like to go to Auntie Pua and Manu with a recap of the last 4 performances.
I loved the very first hula, Malia Ann from Halau Hula Olana. She danced of the kupu kupu, but the kupu kupu is the first fern to grow on the fresh lava flow. And the next growth of the lava flow is the ohia, or the lehua. And so what you see on her is exactly that growth that's coming out of the land.
She's also doing a mele ho'oipo ipo, which is really a love-making chant and talking about the fragrance of that fern, and she moves gracefully. Here, the second contestant, beautiful performance of a hula pahu, and you'll see in her dance steps, the prevalent step in hula pahu is oftentimes the hälau, which is the extended leg out. The beats are different on the pahu drum, and the footwork is different as well, and she executes it nicely.
She also dances of the full bloom lehua, which is symbolic to for the dome of the sky from Hawai'i Island to the island of Lehua, representing Kalākaua, and parallel with the lightning and thunder, which connects Kalākaua to the gods.
And here we have from Maui dancing a song about Oahu, honoring King Kalakaua, Maika'i Ka'oiwi o Ka'ala. Beautiful ho'opa'a chanting and beautiful movement of the la'i skirt.
And her dressing fully represented the Kalākaua era. The greenery was symbolic of Mount Ka'ala, and the white she wore was also symbolic of the clouds which gather over that mountain, and you can see the peaks of the mountain, so the clouds go in and out of it.
And here Queen Liliuokalani is honored in a very beautiful hula, and the dancer is exuding beautiful happiness and joy in her mele in honor of Queen Liliuokalani.
Lehua abounds at this particular time of the year, but the description of the place that she dances about is very, very lovely.
And we notice she wears her maile, a kikepa style from shoulder to waist.
Thank you so much, Manu and Auntie Pua. So interesting to hear the insight into the dances from what we see and to hear from you.
And now we have the next, well, this is a view of the Royal Court of the Merrie Monarch Festival, all volunteers who come to be a part of this celebration. The next mele hula, Waipio Paka'alana, recalls the legend of Hainakolo, a chiefess of Hawaii Island.
When Hainakolo is abandoned by her husband, she flees with her child to Waipio Valley and finds refuge at Paka'alana. In desperation and hunger, she eats the ule berries of the forest. Her husband learns of her distress and goes to find Hainakolo.
Ladies and gentlemen, from Halau, Kalikopua, Kalania Kea, we welcome Nicole Kehaulani Aki Taniguchi. ke haolani, aki, taniguchi.
You know, Kimo, the story has a happy ending as Hanai Kolo is reunited with her husband.
Welcome back to the Merrie Monarch Festival. Geraldine's Oli, Ku'uwahine I Kaua Ulalena, is a mele inoa for Princess Bernice Pauahi Bishop, which acknowledges her the gifts of love.
In her mele, Ivehe Rose no Kalani, the Po Aihale rain weaves an adornment of red roses for the Heavenly One. Princess Pauahi's royal lineage is recalled with great respect, along with her home, named Haleakala.
And now we welcome from Hälau, Okahanu Lehua, Geraldine Snow Imata.
Aloha kākou e olai.
Hey,
In honor of the founder of Kamehameha Schools, Ke Kuini Akapu'uwai. And we want to let you know that the Merrie Monarch Festival is being live stream video on KITV.com. And if you're watching anywhere around the world, give us an email and we'll read it out. Right here we have Shanna. Shanna is in Victoria, BC. She says, I'm watching the Merrie Monarch from Victoria, BC at my computer, and I just realized I'm wearing my red and white flannel hibiscus jammies. Very silly. She says it was more fun last year, though, getting to watch it live from the Edith Kanakaʻoli Stadium, but she says, wahoo! And so let all your friends know that it is being live stream video at KITV.com anywhere around the world where you've got a computer.
Le Nu'uanu I ka hala ka makahala is a mele of the epic of Hi'iaka I ka poleo pile.
Hi'iaka comes ashore at Makapu'u and is met by Ka'anahau, a handsome chief of Kailua who prepares a great feast for her.
Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome now from Halau, Namamo Ka'ala, Ashley, Kananeo Alapa'i, artists.
Kanaka is grateful and repays the handsome chief Ka'anahau for his kindness.
And we'll take you to Tracy Farias Lopes, who's going to be with her husband next. Our next mele hula, Ka'o'o, honors our beloved Emalani, Queen Consort to Kamehameha IV.
The beautiful lines of poetry capture the lovely scent of a sandalwood forest and the peaceful serenity of Hanayakamalama, the Queen's home. Royal symbols such as the precious O'o bird offer an affectionate tribute to Queen Emma.
Ladies and gentlemen, from Halau, Kalāonohimai o Ha'e, welcome Maria Kaiulani Kanehailua. Kalākaua.
With praise and aloha for Queen Emma. And now we go to Auntie Pua and Manu for some thoughts on our last 4 contestants.
The story of Haina Kolo is a story from antiquity. Paka'alana is located at the mouth of Waipio, and the ule berry that they sing of in this particular mele still grows on the pali of Waipio, which reminds us of that story of long ago.
I know that this is in honor of sometimes to Kamehameha V, sometimes to Kamehameha I, but recalling in later years in the 19th century affiliation with Kamehameha, but probably an older mele. Here, Kamehameha's great-granddaughter is honored, Bernice Pauahi Bishop, in a beautiful mele that uses the rose, the red rose imagery, a favorite flower of Pauahi.
The Ua Ulalena that she olis about is found in the uplands of Makawao Maui. She's a beautiful dancer, an obvious adornment honoring the roses of Pauahi.
Here, the recently published version of Hi'iaka Ikapolio Pele by Ho'olu Mahie has stories of Hi'iaka's encounter with the handsome one, Ka'anahau of Kailua.
Hi'iaka visits all of the islands, but when she gets to each of the islands, she first touches upon the east end of the island, and this is Makapu on the island of Oahu, and then visits each of the kupuna on that island, which are the old volcanic craters left.
This tribute to Queen Emma Kalele o Nalani, Auhea Vale Oe Eka O, beautiful performance, and you see the repetition, which is something in traditional hula that it's very, very well handled by both the ho'opa'a and the dancer. Even movements, even clean feet, clean hands, and a beautiful, simple presentation in honor of Emma.
The royalty of Queen Emma and the o'o is the parallel of the rarity for us today.
And now we continue with the Merrie Monarch Festival. Miss Aloha Hula, the opening oli of our next contestant, connects her to Chief Kaumuali'i and his lineage on Kauai.
Her mele hula, o Kaumuali'i o Kalani Heinoa, honors the last independent ruler of Kauai. It praises Kaumuali'i's high rank, a descendant of an ancient line of chiefs that trace back to Kahiki.
Ladies and gentlemen, from Hälau, Na Mamo, Pu'uanohulu, we welcome Kaholo, Kahiki Pi'ilani, Pānui.
Mai kaliko o kimo, kupua lau ya leilia. O keo ki kapua I mo hala mai vilia me kanani o Helena. Upua ma kalala o keo ki opi o ilo ia pa ia ka leile hua. He kai ko ia no ka oni mali e mai la kanoelani. O ia ela kamala vevehi kupua I nei opu. O wau. O ka holo ka ikipila ni panu I ka uike alo. Aloha e. Ai hopu ka e kalama ka hikina. kaulau Ka makamai ai ke kaulau Awa o kona Ke kaulai malana e uia e kale polo Ka makai na o luai Waka no na kanako kaukiai Ke kona o kuana no ino No na ke kai pai ai E ku e ke kai o kui ke kaulai pai ka vele O na ka o ke kanakanui o limalo O kali o ke kaula kala ko huki a ko e ka pali a ka ola Ala ve kau ka pali a lele au ki a ka e ko ola o ka ipua E ko ola o kuia o ka wawa e manu ki a i o ka kole a la ka lele o ola E uli a la ke ki a i o na e na ki a i o ena E mo ka mea ka ni lo mo ka veu e kuna ka mea no ka wa A ole lau ka na kai ka kau ke kua wai ka li ke kaula I kona Ni nau ka mali me na wai ne kaula ke ia e alia nei He kaula puno kai ki mau kele No ka o a ka wau ka lani o kai He mele no kaumuali Ai o kaumuali o ka lani noa Ai o kaumuali o ka lani noa O kaumuali o ka lani noa O ke kupola o ka leo kala E kana ka e mama e kusa O i o ke ule uraka O a papa e o kawa i ho
Kamuali'i, the pillar that holds up the royal house.
Our next hula contestant, Siari's Ole, honors King Kalākaua and will be delivered in the Hawai'i style, in which the vowels are prolonged, a style often used in love chants.
Her mele hula, Noe Noe Ke Aloha, expresses feelings of adoration for Kalākaua. Now, there are numerous hidden meanings in the imagery of the Eva bird, Ho'okau's lehua grove, Hanalei's rain, and the sound of chanting from Wailua.
Ladies and gentlemen, from Hula Halau o Kamuela, we welcome Siari May Kawai Lehua Ke Aloha.
She wears the pua lehua to represent the groves of Ho'okau.
We welcome you now to our final performance in Hula Kahiko. In the mele, he kau na hi'iaka, the goddess Pele sends her sister Hi'iaka to fetch Pele's love, Lohi'au.
During her journey, Hi'iaka weeps as she pauses to think about her beloved Hopoi, the woman who strings together lehua blossoms in Puna.
Ladies and gentlemen, our final Kahiko performance for Miss Aloha Hula for 2009. From Ke'olalaulani, Hälau, o Lapa Olaka, welcome, Pohai, Kau'ilani, and Nu'uhiva.
A story is told of the deep friendship between Hi'iaka and Hopoi and the famous places on Hawaii Island.
What a wonderful sharing of the hula, the kehiko. Of course, we have to get mana'o from Manu and from Pua because, I mean, that's what kehiko is all about. Take it away, Manu and Pua.
Kaumuali'i was well known during the time of Kamehameha. Kaholo, the dancer, displayed a skill for mele ko'ihonua, first her genealogical chant and then that of Kaumuali'i. Wonderful skill.
Beautiful dancing, strong ho'opa'a, showing the strength of Kaumuali'i as a product of Maui and Kauai, Ka'eo Kulani and Kamakahelei.
You know, Manu, I love the symbols of the iwa that they used for the mele of Kealoha. The iwa represents a handsome man, also a thief because it steals fish from birds, but the flock of the iwa shadows and protects one from the hot sun.
This beautiful performance of Noe Noe Kealoha is one of two mele in a pair for Kauai honoring King Kalakaua, and her la'i skirt is moving so beautifully. Well made, well done, clean performance.
And it smells good.
It smells good.
From here.
Fresh.
Laulia is the oli that Pohai Kauilani did. And Laulia is the oli of the many different Hi'iaka forms, and eventually ends up with a deference to the Ku'ahu at Mauna Loa on the island of Molokai and the Ohi'alehua.
Yeah, beautiful dancing, good ho'opa'a also. She's being chanted to by the reigning Miss Aloha Hula, Kuhi Suganuma, and of course Keola Deliri. Nice job, very well done.
Mahalo Manu, and we thank you for joining us. You know, two of our first timers in the Merrie Monarch Festival share their feelings.
Two first-time kumuhula. Let's listen to what they have to say.
First-time halau this year in 2009 at Merrie Monarch brings us much happiness and so much joy and so much gratitude for what we've learned and all of the steps that have taken us to this place. And I think the best part of it is being able to see our students get the experiences that we've had in the past, and to see them walk on stage and perform will be a tribute to all of our teachers. Yes. And a tribute to all of the time that we've put in as students, and a reflection of what we've been working so hard on from last year to now.
Well, I think the expectations are more self-set internally and within halau than externally. Yeah, so the expectations that we set for ourselves it's pretty rough. We expect though to have a good time, to share with everybody, you know, exactly what it is that we do in a different place.
Wonderful when kumuhula come here for that first time. Always exciting, and we want to go back to Manu Boyd. Manu.
I have kumuhula, the Karen Ka'ohulani Ayu over here. What are your thoughts at this 46th annual Merrie Monarch?
It's just wonderful, so exciting. I'm so happy to be here, and the girls are just so lovely. The kumu and all their hard work and their chanting, it's just so wonderful to be here. And I'm sorry if you're not here this evening, you're missing something so wonderfully great.
You know, Karen's mom is the beloved late great kumuhula Auntie Mikey Ayu, and just in thinking in the way you think your mother might react to tonight's performance, what do you think Auntie Mikey might have to say with the direction of hula?
I think she'd be so happy because she now knows that hula lives on. You know, it was a time when she worried that hula would stop and there wouldn't be many kani, kumuhula. And today, even Manu is one, and happy would she be that our hula lives forever.
That's right, and Auntie Mikey always said that hula is life, and thank you so much to Ka'ohulani for being a part of this. We're going to get back to the second half and enjoy the show. Aloha.
Mahalo. Thank you very much, Manu, and thank you, Karen Ayu.
Oh, that's
wonderful heart, yeah.
And it's so true that at one point in time, there was such a fear that you would not be seeing our traditional hula. And look at it alive today, and the thousands of people who just embrace it.
Yeah, and it was all the steps that were taken, yeah, the graduating of the kumuhula back when from Mikey's halau kind of led the way, and now it's continued and gone through several changes. But you know, when other expressions weren't allowed to be out there, the hula really persevered and got to grow, and everybody was young, and we all had guts, and we said we're going to do it, and we're going to be the next best, and so it all worked out, and it's all wonderful, and we're so overjoyous that so many people have made their way here, to this Merrie Monarch Festival. And we're almost ready to start with the second half. We're just now waiting for the coordination, make sure that the hälau is ready. All the judges are in position. We're back. As you can see, people are excited. And now each of the dancers will be complimented by the beautiful Hawaiian music. So that's going to be fantastic. And the Merrie Monarch Festival, of course, from Miss Aloha Hula continues with 11 great performances. And we have the wonderful audience. And there is no greater audience than the audience of the Merrie Monarch Festival, because, you know, they all have commitments. They come from all over the world. I understand there's a girl here all the way from Minnesota who just came in because she got the tickets and she wanted to be a part of hula. Her kumu is in Minnesota, of all places. It's cold, but there's hula there, and that's what's important.
We've seen email coming in from Mexico City. Of course, we've seen the hälau who've come here to Merrie Monarch from Mexico to do exhibition and to let us know, and of course the hälau from Japan and hula all over the world. Once again, we are live streaming video of the entire Merrie Monarch competition tonight, Friday night and Saturday night, on our website, www.kitv.com. So if you know anyone anywhere in the world who has access to a computer, then they can enjoy the hula along with you.
Yes, and kitv4.com is the address, right? So this is a new address. This is a great website that you can be a part of, yeah? So kitv4.com. That's so important, okay?
You know, we know, Kimo, about how special the Merrie Monarch Festival is, even as non-dancers are sitting next to the stage. But for kumu and their hälau, this is, of course, a moment of such great importance. So let's take a listen.
Merrie Monarch is the only hula competition that I compete at.
Everyone will say we have a lot of competitions now, but there's only one that sticks out in everybody's mind.
It's an annual event, and it's like a holiday. It's like Christmas and New Year's. Merrie Monarch should be in the national holiday register, but it's one of those times where you just can't miss.
It's a great vehicle to share a glimpse of who we are, and at a very high level.
Being a part of Merrie Monarch is like the biggest honor.
When I look at the Merrie Monarch, I expect to see the best of the best. I expect to see hula done at its finest.
It really keeps a tradition. It keeps us all focused to what is our purpose here. What are we doing? Why are we here?
I look at Merrie Monarch like an encyclopedia. You know, it's preservation of traditions, styles, and it also records the kumu hula of our time.
Mahalo, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the 46th Annual Merrie Monarch Festival. Continues with our Miss Aloha Hula competition and the start of Hula Awana, all coming to you live on KITV Channel 4.
The composer Lizzie Alohikea recalls her homeland with great fondness in the mele Nani Kauai. The song describes the majesty of Waialeale adorned in the midst, the fragrant hala of Mapuana, and the famous barking sands at Nohili.
Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome now from Pu'uloa, Oahu, under the direction of Na Kumuhula Howard and Olana Ai, from Hala Hula Olana, Malia and Kale Hiva Hiva o Namakua Marks. Malia and Kalei Hiva Hiva o Namakua Marks. Aivale Ikahinana describes the newly hatched hinana fish that swims in great numbers up the Waimea River on Kauai, turning the waters a beautiful red.
Such a delicious fish, brushing against the legs of wading fishers and causing tingling sensations on the skin.
Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome from Nahula o Kau, o Kauhiku Kapulani, from Hanapepe, Kauai, under the direction of Kubuhula, Kapu Kinimaka Alkiza, Christy Kiahia Pele Celebrado. Ladies and gentlemen, Christy Kahia Pele Celebrado.
Hinana, the favorite fish of the king, and a mele filled with hidden meanings.
Oh,
in
let's
the
go
verses.
fishing. Let's take you from the Merrie Monarch Festival to the island of Maui. The mele, Kanohona Pilikai, honors the home of Tutu Kamaile, the grandmother of our dancer, and her kumuhula, Keli'i Raishel.
Composed in the year 2000, the song evokes memories of the sea spray, the moae trade winds, and the rustling of tea leaves against the windows of the turn-of-the-century home.
And now, from Wailuku, Maui, under the direction of her kumuhula, Keli'i Raishel, from Halau, Kealo Kamaile, welcome, Teresa, Perohea, Napua, Aika, Mau, Kele Kane. Alosa. Heno hea nā pua I ka wau kele kane.
And Tutu Kamaile's house, where many generations of ohana would get together, and they still do to this day.
The next mele hula was inspired by a special gift to the composer, Kumuhula Michael Kasupang, when he received a white baby grand piano on his 40th birthday.
Kawai Nahe Nahe honors the special people who have touched the composer's life. Like a life-giving water that surrounds him, they have allowed him to grow and flourish.
Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome from Paoa, Oahu, under the direction of Na Kumuhula, Carl Vito Baker, and Michael Kasupang. From Halau, Ikave Q, Kiara, Masayo, Kalehua I Kauanoe, Wheeler. Kiara, Masayo, Palehuai Kauanoe, Wheeler.
For all the people who share their aloha and influence our lives, Kawai nahe nahe.
And now it's time to go to a special sharing about the hula that you've seen in our last contestants. We go to Pua and Manu.
Malia Ann epitomizes the multiple splendor of what makes Kauai unique. The mokihana and mailileis from the upland of Kauai is woven in with the honohono orchid. Headdress represents a exquisite fragrance from the exquisite dancer.
Beautifully done in the Olana style, song by Lizzie Alohikea, and the Ka'i and Ho'i by Loyal Garner and Moon Kawakahi, Mokihana Lullaby. And of course the color purple for the island of Kauai.
The title, Aivale Ikahinana, is metaphoric of being touched by love. I'm sure we all agree in the uniqueness of a red tea leaf pa'u, which represent that little spot of red on the little anana, hinana fish.
I think the mele is kind of kolohe too, and we don't see a lot of comic hula or mele kolohe these days, and it's nice to see that our friends on Kauai are preserving that.
Keali'i and Henohea clearly honors their grandmother with this mele by remembering the love and the beauty shared at the beach house. The chalet she wear again is a telltale sign of Grandma's house at the beach, and the maile is the grandmother that was their foundation.
Beautiful dance execution, smooth, simple, lovely.
Kumu Hulas are musicians, choreographers, and composers. The dancer expresses the thoughts of her kumu and his creativity. Kawai nahe nahe I interpret as the fluidity of pleasure or the essence of pleasure.
She really has such a joy in dancing, just as in her kahiko performance. And here we see her turning easily, beautiful music with guest artist Natalie Ai. Well done.
We continue now from Hilo, Hawaii, the Miss Aloha Hula competition, the Hula Wana Ka'iva, a song that speaks of a budding new love and the flirtatious chase that ensues.
A beautiful Eva bird floats easily by the cliffs. His eyes are tantalizing and evoke feelings in my heart. Even the birds gather to enjoy his appealing fragrance.
Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome now from Kane Ohe Oahu, under the direction of Kumuhula, Kapua, Deliri Moe, from Halau, Kalikaua, Kalani Akea, Nicole, Kehaulani, Aki, Taniguchi.
Mahalo ana e ka ui me ka oi ano malo. O hai mai nā manu I ke alau o he toheno. O makale ka hoa, o makale ka hoa I ke ona o mauia. O hai mai nā manu I ke alau o he toheno. O makale ka hoa, o makale ka hoa I ke ona o mauia. Haina mai ka puana E taiwa o la ilai Ki ka hamari e, ki ka hamari e Ke aloha o nā mani Haina mai ka puana E taiwa o la ilai Ki ka hamari e, ki ka hamari e Ke aloha o nā mani Haina mai ana ka puana Ano ke aha o I ta hula nei E tona mai e pili aku au E ho o he no me oe Haua too late o e se hoa E punua he ia ua Haina mai ana ka puana Ano ke aha o I ta hula nei He tono mai e pili atu au E ho o he no me oe Haua to'ona te oe se hoa He punua he ia ua
Nicole Ke Haulani Aki Taniguchi.
Pa'iwa, one of the many lovely songs composed by Kovena Pukui and Maddie Lam.
Nani Vinuse, a classic love song of desire between two lovers.
Venus is the morning star, so beautiful as it shines above the clouds. Deep feelings stir as the lovers hold hands in the moonlight.
Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome now from Kahului Maui and Honolulu, Oahu, under the direction of our kumuhula, Kamaka Kukona, from Halau o Kahanu Lehua, Geraldine Snow Imata.
La
Ladies and gentlemen, Geraldine Snow Imata.
A lasting love is found under Hokuloa, the morning star.
Next, we have a storybook romance here at the Merrie Monarch Festival when Elizabeth Baby Beamer met Charles Dahlberg at her father's Hilo hardware store. It was love at first sight.
Now, the girl's mother, Helen Deshay Beamer, wrote Kavohiku Kapulani to be sung at the wedding of her youngest daughter. But she also wrote a mele for the groom, and Ashley is performing Pua Malihini as her ka'i and ho'i.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome now from Waianae, Oahu. Under the direction of Hula, Tiare, Noelani Ching from Halau Namamo Ka'ala, Ashley, Kanani o Alapa'i, artist.
My
Ladies and gentlemen, Ashley Kananio Alapa'i, artist.
A mother's love for her daughter expressed with a gift on her wedding day.
Coming up, first year entry into the Merrie Monarch Festival for Miss Aloha Hula competition as we continue. Vaina Mossman composed the song Ku'ule for someone very dear to her, someone with bright eyes, rosy cheeks, and a sweet fragrance caressed lovingly in her heart.
Mentored by Queen Liliuokalani, Vaina Mossman was a prolific composer who organized the Kahumanu Choral Group and served in the territorial legislature.
Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome now from Kahawiki Oahu, under the direction of Nakumuhula Tracy and Keawe Lopes. From Kala o Nohimai o Ha'e, we welcome Maria Kaiulani Kane Hailua. Ladies and gentlemen, Maria Te'iolani Kanehai'alua.
A story of love that never fades.
Let's go to Manu and Pua and share. They're about to share some wonderful mana'o with you.
The black and white majestic Eva. With her dance, I could see the Eva taking flight out to sea in the morning and back to his nest at night. She was indeed the handsome lover that entices.
Beautiful performance also. The costume moved very well. The nice full skirt and a very kind of up-tempo, kind of almost a little bit kolohe, a little bit of that of teasing, flirty kind of presence.
Venuse, known as the morning star, but towards the end of the month it's also the evening star because it follows the moon down in its setting. Outstanding dance. Geraldine indeed became the Hoku Venuse in her dance.
Her expression was outstanding. She had so many different things going on in her face. She was enjoying every minute of it. Her dress was beautiful. Her motions were simple and lovely. Perfect.
A lay of love, a mother reveals to her daughter that she is a beautiful lay, never to be forgotten.
This is really presented as a traditional form of hula awana. This is so reminiscent of an earlier time, an elegant time. The holoku, beautiful, the peacock lays, a tribute to Helen Deshe Beamer and her youngest child, baby Beamer, Kavohiku Kapulani.
Ku'ulei, strands of ilima'a'i and po'o. Leis are not only used as adornments, but metaphorically wraps you back to the place where you belong, into my heart.
This is another performance that has almost kind of a dated look to it. It looks like this could have been performed maybe in the 70s, in the early years of Merrie Monarch, when the older kupuna were still with us. Costuming, leis, simple, beautiful music, and real old-fashioned Hawaiian hula awana.
Our next mele hula is Manu O'o. In the lyrical imagery, a honey creeper bird and the lehua blossoms of Hanakahi represent two lovers.
The kani lehua rain symbolizes the chatter of gossipers in Hilo, but they do not deter this composer who professes his love. Your beautiful and soft feathers are worn as a lei.
Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome from Kapahulu O'ahu, under the direction of Kumuhula, William Kahakule Lehua Haunu'u Sunny Ching. From Halau Namamo Pu'anuhulu, Kaholo, Kahiki Pi'ilani, Panui.
Kahea ana
ladies and gentlemen, kaholo, kahiki pi'ilani, panui.
A haunting mele for the lovely lehua at Hanakahi.
In the mele, hi'ilave, the fragrance from puna is a poetic reference to a girl who is involved in a secret love affair.
The chattering birds gossip about the lovers who meet in Waipi'o Valley. Two waterfalls, Hi'ilave and Waio'ulu, inspire the mele's poetry as the mountain mists symbolize a secret love affair.
From Kalihi and Waimanalo O'ohu, under the direction of Nakumula, Kawi o Nalani Kamanao and Kunevamuk, from Halau, Hula Halau o Kamuela, welcome, Siari Me, Kavailehua, Ke Aloha. Ladies and gentlemen, Siari May, Kavaile Hua, Ke Aloha.
A passionate expression of love for my unforgettable new Lama flower.
The mele Hanu A'ala was written for the dancer's mother, Maxine Ann Nu'uhiva, by two dear friends who taught with her at Kamehameha schools.
The song pays respect to her family and her kupuna, especially Pohai's nana, Ella Fujimoto, who gave her support throughout her hula career.
Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome now from Heia Kane Ohe Oahu, under the direction of Kubuhula, Aloha Delivery. From Halau, Ke Ola Laulani Halau o Lapa o Laka, Pohai Kauilani and Nu'uhiva.
Aloha
Ladies and gentlemen, Pohai, Kauilani, and Nuhiva.
With a gift of song for her mother, and now a gift of dance for her ohana.
And now let's go to Pua and Manu for their sharing their mana'o of the hula dances we just saw.
The little birds of the Hawaiian forest are usually elusive because they blend into the treetops and the food they eat. But when caught in sight, they reveal a beauty that never can be forgotten. They become so much a part of that food they eat.
The dancing is beautiful and smooth, and it really reflects Sunny's halau and their style of soloist. And here we have Hi'ilave being performed and done in an elegant, simple way. Hi'ilave has been sung and danced for generations, and it will be done for many more generations as well.
A song for the water of life, Hi'ilave. It's elusive of love, kupuna, gossip, favorite children, and beauty. A cycle of life like the cycle of water at Hi'ilave. It is the continuum.
Beautiful days of pikake.
Hanu a'ala kalamai. I interpret as the wisdom that comes from within.
Pohai has been dancing for many years too, and she's very experienced and does a good performance in honor of her mother. And that's a nice opportunity to ho'ohano your own family. And she does this with a mele that was written by her mother's friends at Kamehameha, and a job well done by Pohai.
Job well done by
So who will be the
all
next
of our
Miss
dancers.
Aloha Hula, right? That's it. A great commentary. Thank you so much, Pua and Manu, for sharing your mana'o with us and with all the people who are listening to this broadcast and viewing the broadcast in from all over the world.
All
we thank
over
you
the
for
world
joining
on
us. Yes.
KITV.com. We want to thank all of you for watching. Just an amazing Miss Aloha Hula. What a wonderful way to begin our 3 nights of competition here.
We thank you once again for being here with the broadcast, and we have the exciting results. I mean, it's going to be really, really special. This is one of a kind and a great special time, a special moment in hula to share. So who is the winner? Should we get that from Pualani?
Well, I'm not going to tell you who's the winner. It's a little secret right now.
But isn't it very competitive? I mean, very close?
Very, very close.
Oh.
And all of the dancers were beautiful. Their chants were beautiful. And their costuming, the leis. There were a lot of dances of birds. There were a lot of dances of love. And
The
lots
chattering
of,
birds.
Yes,
Yeah.
chattering birds. And Evas. There was a couple of dances about Evas. And so they brought in all of the different environmental spaces that belong to us here in the islands. So it was, it's still a secret.
I think the oli was so strong, and when you take a look at so many of the dancers, a lot of them are in the immersion program. Some are teachers in the immersion program. So
Right.
you see such strong Olelo Hawaii coming out of these performers.
And with passion. They love the chant. And as they should. I never thought I'd live to see this day when all of the people getting up are chanters.
Yeah, and Pualani, it's because of your work and the work of your mom, and the work of many who sought to keep going with the language no matter what, over all of those years, to keep going. And as a result of that, the planting was good. The harvest is terrific.
The harvest is terrific.
Yeah.
There is a light at the end of the tunnel.
Yes, yes.
It's a bright light, too.
Bright light.
Bright light. And how about this festival, that has allowed over the years, because of Luana and Dottie and George, to keep that tradition and to keep it here and to keep it in Hilo, where it is that special. So we're so fortunate that we have that,
Again, this whole idea of being very stubborn and yet having a lot of pride in what they do and believing in this land.
Yes, yes.
And that's what makes it so special, because we are here in Hilo. We're here on Hawaii Island, the living and breathing island
Oh, yeah.
That just makes it so special.
It's living and breathing, all right. Boy, we got a little huff and puff here. We got the ocean. We got the lava going. We have everything, yeah?
Everything is
we
on
have
this island.
the wind and the rain that's happening right now. And it's snowing.
And it's
on the
snowing on the mountain.
mountain.
Wow. This is the best island.
Well, it's living and breathing.
Yes,
Yeah.
living and breathing. We're so fortunate to be healthy and to be a part of Hawaii. Unlike any other place in the world. Thank you so much for all of you who are in other places, who are teaching hula, who are learning hula, who love it. I just had a woman come to me from Japan. I'm a new student of a kumu hula from Hawaii who's kumu hula studied and goes back. And I'm going, wow, generations. I'm going, terrific.
A whole genealogy.
Doesn't matter, yeah. It's just all good.
Over the world.
Yeah.
And we have the people who are logging in on the computers from South Korea to Germany to Mexico, who are all enjoying it. And some of them say it's we in the early hours, or in some areas it's in the middle of the day, and they're still watching. They're
Yes, and we're so lucky to have you here as a part of this festival. It wasn't built overnight, that's for sure. We have to acknowledge all of those who came before us, who struggled, who squawked a lot, who added passion to what they felt was going to be right. And they were part of the building and molding of this festival.
It's like a beautiful 46-year-old woman.
Aye.
It just keeps getting more and more beautiful every year.
So precious.
But right now we're going to go to Nohea. Oh, very handsome. Manu Boyd right now. He has someone special with us.
Hey,
Manu.
aloha. I'm commentating this year with Auntie Pua Kanahele, and I have with me right now her mo'opuna. This is Kaumakaiwa Kanakaole, and I wanted to ask you, as a poet, as a composer, as poe hula, kanaka hula, what are your thoughts? What do you think is going to happen with the results?
I think it's the extremities of what we've seen tonight, both contemporary compositions and as well as traditional presentations like Kavohiku Kapulani, and then you have Kanohona Pilikai by Anakala Kiali'i. It's this sense of traditionalism meets contemporary and progression, but it to me it's all healthy, and it just raised the bar of hula and the soloist competition in particular this year.
I agree. There is a sort of a tradition in hula awana, and we did see both of that. Now let's go back to the kahiko, the first half. Any standouts in your mind?
Big mahalo out to Namamu Upuana Hulu, who for Kaumuali'i did an amazing job, and her the texture in her voice for her oli, her oli kaholoholo mixed with oli was amazing, as well as again with Ke Aloka Maile and Anakala Kiali'i, a beautiful rendition of Hu'ai in her voice. It was amazing. So those two in particular, among the rest, were equally.
So this is the voice of the younger generation here in this stadium, named for Kaumakaiwa's great-grandmother, Auntie Edith Kanakaole. And with that, I say mahalo to you, and we send it back over to the floor to Paula and Kimo.
Mahalo, Manu. The performances are over in Hula, Kahiko, and Awana. Tomorrow night will be Kahiko, Saturday night Awana, and then the awards. And right now, we go back to the email.
That's right. We've got some more. We just had Auntie Pua's grandson. Now, here we're watching the Merrie Monarch in Vilseck, Germany. And I want to say good luck and congratulations to my sister, Malia Marks, who is dancing tonight for Hälau Hula Olana.
Wow, that's so cool.
And this is my second year watching the Merrie Monarch via internet. I must say it has gotten better. Thanks, KITV. I am watching from Mangum, Oklahoma. And I would like to say hello to all of my ohana in the islands. And that comes from Ian Napoleon.
The famous Napoleon family.
Must be.
Yeah,
Yep.
must be. Must be. Right now, we're also taking a look at and seeing everybody's kind of talking story and waiting anxiously for us to get to the results, because, it's important. Miss Aloha Hula, she does a lot of stuff. I mean, she goes around wherever she appears.
She's the ambassador for Hawaii. She is Hawaii.
Yeah.
And the essence of our culture, as she represents us all around the world.
And I didn't know that George Naope really, he wanted to have Miss Aloha Hula so that she could go straight from Hawaii Island straight into the Miss Hawaii Festival, the Miss Hawaii competition. So that's why he came up with the idea for Miss Aloha Hula. And Aloha Deliri became the first Miss Aloha Hula. And now, in a way, in hula, She is huge. I mean, this is like a separate title as big as Miss Hawaii or Miss Hawaii USA. Speaking of Miss Hawaii USA, one of our dancers who was here, Ariana Seo, is in the national competition in Las Vegas.
That's right.
So I want to wish her aloha too. Those of you who are in Las Vegas.
Good luck, definitely.
Yeah, she's ready to compete.
Beautiful.
We can see all the wonderful colors of this high definition broadcast.
It's so clear. You know what we were noticing? Everything is so clear and so beautiful, but really the la'i skirts really are spectacular with the high definition. We were saying that the la'i skirts are really spectacular with the high definition when they sway. So I'm hoping to see that with house skirts tomorrow and everything, and see what else. But
yeah,
it's just
and I just got word that Aloha has her 2008 Miss Aloha Hula, who is ready to perform now. So are we ready to go to that performance? Can we do that before we take it to our interview? So what we'll do is we'll go to the performance, and then we'll have our interview with Manu right after that as we announce for the stage. Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to welcome you once again to the awards presentation. Before we get to the awards, we would like to welcome for her final performance, as is the tradition in the Merrie Monarch Festival. She was Miss Aloha Hula for 2008, and we welcome to the stage, along with her kumu hula from Keola Laulani Hälau o Lapa o Laka Aloha Delivery, with Kalima, Kuhilani, Akemi, Kala Manamana, Suganuma, Miss Aloha Hula 2008. Hana hole? We've never had a hana hole. Well, would you give a nice, wonderful welcome once again to Kalima, Kuhilani, Akemi, Kala, Manamana, Suganuma.
And Auntie Luana, on behalf of our halau, Ke olalaulani halau olapo olaka, in honor of my mom, this is our 37th year here at Merrie Monarch. And we'd like to present to you, for your mom, Auntie Dottie, a woman who has contributed so much to hula. I've nicknamed her Mrs. Kalakaua because she continued to do what Kalakaua was not able to finish before his passing. And it is through Merrie Monarch that these ladies here on stage this evening have grown in hula and Hawaiian culture. So Auntie Dottie, from all of us, we say mahalo a nui loa. Thank you very much for what you've done for our Hawaiian culture and hula.
Once again, we are honored to share Miss Aloha Hula 2008 from Keolalaulani, Halau, Olapaolaka, Kalima, Kuhilani, Akemi, Kala, Manamana, Suganuma. The competition is over. We have the awards. We're ready to go. How about another round of applause for this great, great celebration of hula, of all that is Hawaiian, of our koko and our culture. It is time now for the awards. And the first presentation is made by a trustee from the Office of Hawaiian Affairs. Going to the stage, Mr. Bob Lindsay. Eo e nao I vio lino e ana pula pula halo e a mai Hawai'i a ni I hau e a punike au mala mai a e. Ku e au I ka hewa ku e, ku au I ka pono ku. Ku e au I ka hewa ku e, ku au I ka pono ku. E mele no e nao I vio lino. Trustee Lindsay presents the $1,000 Hawaiian Language Award to the winner. In first place, with a score of 46, Charissa Henohea Napua Ikavau Kele Khan from Halau, Kealo Kamaile, Kumuhula, Keali'i Raishel. This is for the Hawaiian Language Award, presented by the Office of Hawaiian Affairs. $1,000. And now we have 5 places for the awards. We'd like to welcome up to the stage the president of Island Heritage. You see that huge sign up there. It's with great meaning because of their commitment to this Merrie Monarch Festival. Mr. Dale P. Madden, President, would you please come to the stage? Mahalo, Dale. The awards are the Ipu Heke, and there are also some other very special awards. We have 5 places. In 5th place, with 1,005 points, in 5th place, from Kalākaua o Nohi Mai o Ha'e, Maria Kaiulani Kane Hailua.
Of course, her kumuhula, Tracy Farias Lopes, who was Miss Aloha Hula 1994. Their very first time here at the Merrie Monarch.
Wow, yeah. First time here. Well, and even Kalia Rachel for the Hawaiian Language Award. First time here.
There we have Maria Kaiulani, Kani Hailua. Na kumuhula Tracy and Keave Lopes.
This is a good beginning. In 4th place, this year, 5th place was 1,005 points, 4th place 1,017 points. From Ke'olalaulani, Hälau o Lapa o Laka, Pohai, Kau'ilani, and Nu'uhiva.
Hanu Ala, a mele written as a gift. To honor the dancer's mother, pays tribute to her kupuna and her ohana.
A lovely hula by the song, because of the song written about her mother. The whole idea of wisdom coming from within, passing it on down to her.
And now in 3rd place this year for Miss Aloha Hula 2009 with 1,026 points from Hälau Namamo o Pu'uanahulu, Kaholo, Kahiki Pi'ilani, Pānui,
O Kamua Li'i o Kalani He Inoa. This was just a beautiful, beautiful dance.
She was beautiful in both her awana and her kahiko. Very focused on her her mamu.
They're still coming to the stage. Here they are. And Pua, to have a student that is really able to compete in the Miss Aloha Hula is something special too, yeah?
Well, to have a student and in some of these cases, a relative, you know, that's
yeah.
kind
Many
of a
daughters,
generational.
yeah.
And it's wonderful.
In second place this year, with 1,038 points, from Hula Halau Kamuela, Siari Me, Kawai Lehua Ke Aloha.
Hi'ilave. So beautiful.
A dance done so lovely, talking about the cycles of life in the valley that we call Waipio, but more especially the valley we call Hi'ilave.
You know, and the musical background for each and every one of these are so important.
You know, we got an email tonight from Siari's sister, Siani Kealoha, who is watching the Merrie Monarch online from San Francisco.
Aloha,
She's attending
Siani.
college. So, hey,
She must
Siani.
be jumping up and down right now.
Your sister did good.
She's thrilled. Congratulations to the Kumula.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, we'd also like to welcome to the stage, let's see now, for the presentation, the jewelry presented by Pat and Jackie Breeden. We'd like to welcome them to the stage also to share in the presentation to Miss Aloha Hula. In first place this year, we welcome with 1,064 points. In first place, clearly for 2009, from Halau Kealo Kamaile, Teresa, Henohea, Napua, Ikavau Kele, Carmen.
She was outstanding in both the Kahiko and the Awana. And as we were talking about Oli, she is a kumu at a immersion school.
And she's passionate about Hawaiian culture, Hawaiian language. Very, very intelligent girl.
When we talked to her leading up to this, she talked about this dance of her being of her grandmother's house, Tutu Kamaili, that she could smell the ocean. She can remember sleeping in grandma's lap. She could hear the new trees, and it was much more than just a dance.
This is amazing, you know, just to have this performance, to have them come in for the first time, yeah, Kelly Raichel, to bring his halau. He always loves hula. You can see in his tears right on the stage. There he is.
Well,
There's the kumu.
you know, he already has a reputation. So this is very stressful for him to be able to bring his halau and hopefully still win some award for it. But for him to bring his cousin and showcase his cousin and talk about the grandmother's house, you know, it's just the whole continued line of family.
And you know, he says he knew it surprised so many people who would say Kelly Raichel the singer, but then they go, no. He says halau always will come first.
Yeah.
And on the stage right now is Manu Boyd with Miss Aloha Hula.
I'm holding in my arms the trembling, brand new Miss Aloha Hula, all the way from Maui, Henohea Kane, Aloha Pehea Oe, and Pehea Kou Mana'o.
Mai kai hau'oli keu a ka hau'oli aia no wau makanu'u o ka hau'oli keu manawa. He mea
She's saying she's happy.
Very happy, beyond happy. I'm so grateful and I'm so humble.
Tell us a little bit. You did Kanohona Pilikai, that your kumu and cousin right next to you. A little bit about your grandmother, the connection with your ohana tonight here in Hilo, all the way back to Maui.
Kanohona Pilikai, it mentions everything about my ohana. Every single hua olelo that is in there is my ohana, the essence, the ha of my ohana, and I hope I did my grandmother proud.
Mahalo to you and to your kumu hula right here. Kia Kelly Raichel, I want to say aloha to you. Aloha.
Aloha no.
Mahalo, and we now have the court ready to recess. We say congratulations to both of you. Ho'omaikai nui ya olua ya okoa pauloa. Aloha.
And mahalo for joining us here at the Merrie Monarch Festival. We're just finished up on the exiting of the Royal Court, a tradition to the heritage of this festival, but more in respect to those ali'i who were the caretakers of our culture, of our lands, of our history, and our people. Welcome to the Merrie Monarch Festival. Oh, wow, what an evening, huh? What a great evening.
Awesome. It's so nice to have the first-timers in competition doing so well. That's my ka'iloa.
I know.
Congratulations to them all.
Just wonderful. I mean, like we were saying, and to have that family relationship.
I think that's the biggest lesson for tonight anyway, that there is a family continuum. And all of us should really cherish our families because we all have something to give.
You know, we have so many people to thank tonight. The people of Hawaii for taking part in this. The kumuhula, the dancers, their families, for the hours and
Yes,
years that are put into making this whole event. But we want to do a real quick shout out to Ethan Makanaoki, he is with the 29th Brigade, and they are in Camp Arifjan in Kuwait eating shoyu chicken, watching the Merrie Monarch.
He was my student. Aloha, Makana.
Yeah, I got to tell you that.
Aloha to the men there, men and women there who are serving.
This is a very, very special time. Mahalo, everyone. Mahalo for being here, and take care of each other and come back well tomorrow night and Saturday night. Now you know this was meant to be. This is everything about who we are. Mahalo. And to our television audience, I have a son. He's in Iraq right now. Haku Kevin Kahoano. He has two sons. He's a Hawaiian, and he, like many of the soldiers, has great respect for our culture, for our language, for our hula and our history. And so, all you can do is you just pray for your kids and hope that everybody's well. So aloha we gave them something positive. Yeah, we gave them some hula tonight.
It's amazing. The world has gotten so small that anybody, anywhere, can enjoy what we're enjoying right here in Hilo Hanakahi.
And I just got an email from my grandson, Kala'i Mossman. He's in Washington, D.C.
We have another from someone from Ofona Village in Samoa, Edward Govea. So mahalo to all of you out there who are watching and all of you in Hawaii as well.
Come home. Hurry up.
Yeah. But it's time to say on this wonderful note and this beautiful evening, thank you for being a part of it. We'll be back tomorrow night, yeah?
Aloha. Ahui ho malama pono.
Ai.
Mahalo.